Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Um, Hi Sierra, hi Paula, hi Nana Cat, hi Taffy, hi Kim. Oh my goodness, I wasn't gonna go live today, and then I decided, well, I guess I'll go live. Nobody came into Zoom, so I decided I would go live. Hi Sandra, how are you? How is everybody? How was your New Year's? Happy New Year's to you too, Sharon. Happy New Year's, everybody. I'm glad to get 2023 behind us. Started on my shrug. I probably ought to check and see if I'm engaged or not. Because if I'm not, gotta figure out how to get engaged. And then we were talking yesterday about taking my already wrapped up hanks that are already caked up and just making them into squares and making an afghan out of them. A square. Hi, Maritza. Oh, yeah, I wasn't in there. Happy New Year, Bryn. Happy New Year, Faith Louise. Happy New Year, Mara. Mara, you know your way up. Happy New Year, Jane. Oh my goodness. So this is a really easy pattern, but I guess unless you see her do it, and she doesn't really show you how to do it. I mean, I don't think there's. Happy New Year, Amy. Oh no, she's doing the bad C word. The cleaning. Oh, my stomach hurts from taking all those pills. They're in my empty belly. Hi, Quilty Linda. How are you? Happy New Year. So I don't have enough yarn to make this for me, which is really, really sad. Are you in all chat or are you in top chat? Oh, that's true. It does have to be done. Who's saying lies? Sierra. It says top chat at the top of your chat. It says top chat or all chat. No, I really don't have enough. Look at how much yarn you need for a 4X. Oh my goodness, Jane. Thank you so much. This is for you. If I can find it. There it is. Whoops. Oh, that was a short one. You know you don't have to do that, right? Okay, next to the live chat, underneath the live chat, it says top messages or live messages. Mine is the Android and it says top messages or all messages. You have to click on the. Oh, I don't know what it is for you guys. Hi, Danny. How are you? Hi, Helen. Happy New Year. Hi, Molly. Happy New Year. Okay, Jane. Just as long as you know I'm not twisting your arm. Hi, Mateo. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm so glad to see you. Hi, Laura. Happy New Year. Yes. How was Oh, that scared me. How was everybody's New Year's Eve? Did every click on the lines next to the X? There you go. You guys have lines. I have a gear. Hi, Teresa. Faith Louise had fun with Mara bringing in the new year. I had to go to bed after a while. Yours was quiet. My dog would have rather been at your house, Linda. For real. She was, she's only 8 and she was a nervous little old lady, nervous wreck. Oh, well, that's good that you had the night to yourself. You could always make it in a large. Okay, Nana Cat, I can make a 2X. Okay, so this Powerball is this big. And it cost $150. The whole point of getting it was to make something for myself. So I'm going to make it as if I was making a 4X. And I'll just make it to the point where I can't use it anymore or I can't make it anymore. And then I'll put where I left off. And then next year, I'll buy the yarn for it. Oh, I'm sorry, Paula. Bryn was in the bushes. She was in the Zen garden. I didn't ring in the new year either. I fell asleep. Hi, Sam. They're really good. Yeah. I called my sister and asked her if she'd wear it, but I mean, it's going to cost me probably $38 for a hank. just to get enough, one hank of it to be able to have enough yarn. But I'm going to still do it, and I'll just wait until um hi Miss Pat. Happy New Year. So does anybody have any special plans for today? I know that today is like the day of recovery. Good afternoon, Bonnie. How are you? Happy New Year to you too. Hi, Cindy. So good to see you too, sweetie. Happy New Year, sweetheart. So I want to know. I already wrote down what I started working on because I started working on this square. I'm going to make squares out of this. I've got a bunch of um, hanked up yarn that's already caked up. Hi, Cat. Happy New Year. So I'm going to make those into squares and make a blanket. I'm going to have a lot of granny square blankets made out of one weight. Oh, did you have fish sauce yesterday? Is that why we didn't see you yesterday? Wait a minute. What did Sierra say? My mom wants me to come over for dinner, but I don't know if I've got it in me today. Oh, honey, just go do it. Like Christmas. Oh, Christmas Eve, you froze it. Oh, okay. I finished my cardigan last night. I got a paper craft this week. Then I'm starting a blanket by Bod. I knew what you meant, sweetie. No, Christmas Eve, I froze it. Yeah, you'll have a good time just like Christmas Day. You have gone out a lot lately. So if you want to spend the day in Zoom with me, that is okay. But if you don't go to your mom's, you have no excuse not to spend the day in Zoom with me. Anyway, um, you need to go to the doctor. I might just do that, Carrie. Okay. But you need to go to the doctor and you need to make that appointment and get you some medicine for your anxiety. Anyway, this is not the place to talk about that. Um, so what are the struggle is real. We all have that struggle. Anyway, so what are everybody's plans for this year? And do you think you'll meet them? One of mine is to write down and take pictures of everything that I do. Like I took a picture of this at this size And I have pictures of most of the things that I've done when they're little, but I don't have them done when they're done. Teresa wants a joke. Let's see what it does. My dog has no nose. How does it smell? Awful. That's terrible. Oh, yeah. So I had a planner, but it had last year's projects in it. So I started writing them here, and I'm just going to put them here until, and look at it, it's an elephant. So it's got 80 pages, and I can go as far as I want down. And I put yesterday's date on them because I started them yesterday. I put the hook size. I just put fingering weight squares, Powerball, the hook size, what pattern I'm doing. Um, Shrug by Tandy, and it's the Capola, however you say it. Now I can't even get this to close. So it is a pretty notebook. I love it. I love the elephant. Oh, okay, Miss Pat. That's a good one. I'm going to wing it this year. Last year was horrible. This year is going to be good. Oh, good. Good positive attitude. This is, uh, if you don't have Margie, pick her up. Uh, so this is our January project, the shrug. I boiled a funny I boiled a funny bone last night and had a laughing stock. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Had a laughing stock. Oh, Nightbot, I swear sometimes. I I am going to hashtag see the floor in 24. Nightbot does need better jokes. Um, I got to put all of the blankets that are out here um, back in the bedroom. And I've got a couple, um, I got enough right here that I'm working on that'll keep me busy. Nightbot is a nerd. You got that right, Bonnie. Well, that's good, Ladybug. Taffy Taff. I know I'm gonna catalog mine, but that the cataloging my, nerds are cool. Cataloging my yarn is gonna be 2025. I want to get rid of some of it before I catalog it. Oh, Kat, I wanna know. I meant to ask you. Hi, Kristen. How are you? Happy New Year. I wanted to ask you what your husband said when those 12 skeins of yarn came. I'm a nerd and proud of it. Teresa wants another joke. Let's see if this is a better one. I just don't have an opportunity to show it here. Oh, that was fake. I thought that was the joke. I used to work at a stationery store, but I didn't feel like I was getting anywhere. So I got a job at a travel agency. Now I know I'll be going places. Oh my God. Are you coming up, Mara? She's not still alive, is she? Or is she? And Taffy, are you coming into Zoom? Kat wants to know. Okay. Hi, Suzanne. Okay, that's what I thought. And Kat, did you answer me when I asked what your husband said when you got those 12 skeins of yarn? Oh no, Paula still has a headache. Mara, are you going to be in Zoom? She has to be in Zoom. February, we're going to start. February 1st, we're going to do There and Back. He didn't say a word. Hi, Mary. That was Mary King, right? That came in. Yep. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Robin. HNY. Oh, Happy New Year. I'm like HNY. Oh, takes me a bit. My granddaughter has got strep again, and I just went to go pick up her prescription. Oh my gosh. Poor little girl. I swear, she can't win for losing. That's horrible. Yeah, that's a horrible way to start the new year. Okay, Nana Cat. Love you. See you later. So has anybody else started on their Powerball? Sierra, have you started your Powerball? Hi, Michi. I was at your live. I was lurking. How are you? Happy New Year. I was lurking. That was so cool that Juan shouted you out. Oh, you have not started it yet. I forgot today was the day. Okay. He is. He's super, super nice. I like him. A Powerball is I can't remember how many ounces this was. But this is what it looks like when it's caked up. And it came in a huge hank. Come on up, Mara. Do you remember how many ounces this is? Or
Good morning, everyone.
good morning.
It should be a pound. I think it should be 16 ounces.
A pound.
Let me try to get mine down without creating an avalanche.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I just knew that
I'm pretty
there were
sure
a lot of
it's
us.
a pound. That's 500 grams.
Yeah, that's what it was. 500 grams.
But is 500 grams a pound? Come on, metrics people, help me out here. I've only had 4 sips of coffee so far this morning. Yeah, stayed up till like 1 o'clock.
Oh, that's good. You brought in the new year.
Yeah, I did. So it turns out that you know, oh, sorry, what? Like
I couldn't because of my dog.
Yeah, well, Boss Kitty was live last night, and she ended just after midnight. Today is her birthday, and today is also Sanita's birthday. So happy birthday, Sanita!
And happy birthday, Boss Kitty.
Yes, and happy birthday, Boss Kitty, BK. So, yeah.
It's about a pound and 2 ounces.
Well, wow, that's 18 ounces. Significant.
Carrie, so what do
says,
you do with it? I mean, why? Okay, so a bunch of us got them, and Bonnie, they're not cheap. Who Yarn Snob makes them? They were when we got them $150. A ball, and we decided that we were going to make something with them, and we were going to make a blanket with the one weight. And the blanket that we picked out, because they're all variegated, we couldn't do the blanket. It didn't show the designs of the blanket. So then we decided to do the shrug, and I can $150 for a ball of yarn. Oh my God. But it's a lot of yarn. I mean, you would spend that much if you would have bought it in Hanks, let's say. You would have. I mean, if we would have bought 150, not 150.
500 grams.
500 grams in Hanks, we would have paid 150 for it. So it's not like we probably paid less than what we would have paid for, I mean, because I think it was like, what, 6 or 7 Hanks?
Yeah. Now, I mean, not everybody is going to buy hand-dyed yarn, but if you think about that, this is really high-end yarn. It's 100% superwash merino, and it's a fingering weight yarn. You get almost 2,200 yards of this. So if you're not going to make one big project, you can make multiple projects out of this. And you'll have some, and this is, the yarn is custom milled in Italy and then dyed in the USA. And yeah, I was watching Crystal Bagodet, and she was talking about the power balls, and so she enabled me. And then many months ago, when I was in Zoom and I was talking about my Powerball that I had bought, then, I kind of became the enabler for those of us in Zoom. Well, I became the enabler for Carrie, and then Carrie spread the love.
I enabled so it was kind everybody of like else.
Trickle down. But yeah, when you get a Powerball and you order it from Yarn Snob Yarns, I mean, he sends it with a bunch of little goodies. It comes with little trinkets, like a pen and a tape measure and different things like that. Yeah, and there's candy. Yeah. Anyway, it's kind of an experience to go and check out the Yarn Snob Yarns site. And anyway, we're not doing that this year, though, right?
Yeah, 5 or 16. Okay,
Hashtag
5 or 16.
See the floor 24. Use your stash.
In my case. Okay, so times 5. Let me figure this out. Let me see. 5. Whoops.
If you want, I can pull up his site, but I don't.
Okay, so his Hanks are $38. And that's $190 for what we bought. Because aren't they $38 or $36? That's still $180. So we saved $30.
Well, his price may have gone up.
Right. But we saved money getting the Powerball.
Right. I'm just bummed that I can't start using mine with you guys, because I have peacock plumes. Oh, sorry. I did just get out of the shower. Peacock plumes blanket I still got to work on. So maybe with any luck, I'll get to the Powerball in February, and I'll just be a month behind you guys.
So, I mean, it was a good deal. It wasn't like it was the same amount to get. You purchased one too, Michi?
Yeah, I know. I got mine. I'm pretty sure I got mine in January last year.
Happy New Year, stitching on the hill.
Michi, did Crystal enable you too? Well, she would give them away, and Keith would donate some for her to give away on her channel. So it definitely, gets you excited about it, because there's so many beautiful colorways. Keith is really a talented dyer.
He really is. Anyway, so mine and Mara's is mermaid. I didn't even look. I just saw Mara's and fell in love, and I just went right to it and bought it. I didn't look at any. Jane got a different all purples that actually is really beautiful too, and I would have had a hard time deciding.
Yeah. Well, I think the mermaid, it's so gorgeous though. And that's coming out really nice so far, Carrie. I was going to say, after I make mine, depending on how much I have left over, I could get that to you. And
well, I was going to talk to you about that after the live. We can either, because I don't want to just take it from you. We can do a trade.
What?
Or
you've given me so much yarn. I'll just
we can do a trade, or I can pay you for it in 2025.
No, I know. Oh yeah, that's right. Are you not allowed to be? I forgot. Are you not allowed to be gifted yarn either?
No, I can be gifted yarn, but this is
there we go. So
expensive yarn.
Oh, I know, but I have a whole bunch of yarn here behind me that came from your stash. So I would say we're good. I would say we're good. In fact, the yarn that was on top of my Powerball right there, I think is from you. That's like a ton of yarn. Cute. Anyway, yes, we can talk about it in Zoom. I'm trying to pull his shop up, but it's not working for me. Uh-oh. Yes, a year ago, the bod color. Wait, let me go back to that. A year ago, the bod colorway, but he was out of the Powerball, but was so sweet and gave me many hanks instead. Oh, okay. Yeah. Part of the big draw for me, because you guys know I'm not a fan of weaving in ends. I liked the idea of having 2,187 yards.
And no ends to weave in.
To weave in 2 ends.
Thank you, Stitching on the Hill. Stitching on the Hill just subscribed to you, Mara.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm getting pretty close to the 4,000 hours. Now I just need to get some more friends.
Okay, it's $29 a hank. Well, let me see.
Yeah, right. So yeah, 29 times 5. 30. That's just about 150. It's $145. That's what I think that's what I paid.
It is 145. So we paid $5 more because it's harder to dye. And the convenience of not having to weave in ends.
Oh. Well, I'm pretty sure I paid in $145 for mine. But again, that was almost a year ago, because I'm pretty sure I bought it in January last year. Having one continuous ball is incredibly appealing to me. Plus, it's a ton of yardage. Exactly. And it's 100% superwash merino, milled in Italy. So it's the bougie yarn. I think if you can, and I certainly wouldn't choose yarn over groceries. Or choose yarn over paying my electricity bill or my rent. I certainly would not do that. But if you have it within you to, and you're going to, buy some nice yarn anyway, then save up and get something that's really high quality and support a local business, basically.
Yes, it will. Kristen, it will. That's what we wound ours on, was the giant ball winder. That's how we got ours wound.
Sandra says a huge continuous ball is why I buy Monster Ball from Spinrite when they have it. A little over 2,000 yards of acrylic, number 4 weight.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that they had 4 weight in that big of a quantity.
I didn't either. But yeah,
Anyway,
that mermaid colorway, it's just so gorgeous.
it is. And I didn't keep my tag. I don't know why. I lost it somewhere. But so then we're going to do the there and back, which is a crystals and crochet pattern. I think it's a $9 or $10 pattern. And you can get the kit from Wool Warehouse for, I think it's $32.50 pounds, $32.50 pounds, 52.50 pounds. God, I can talk. And then in March, we're going to start this one. I'm not even going to try to name it because
Nimue.
here.
Nimue. Nimue.
And it, for a 4 weight, it takes
the Nimue is such a beautiful pattern. I really want to do that one. So like if I don't do the there and back, which is fine, then I'll finish my peacock plumes, do the Powerball, right? And then skip over to the Nimue. But wait a minute.
Does anybody write off the... Sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Does anybody write off the top of their head? Hi, Froggy. Does anybody right off the top of their head know how many yards are in a Red Heart ombre?
No.
Because I might not have bought you enough, Catherine. I might have to buy you some more. Because it takes 5,490. So 12 times, I think it's like 487. For some reason, that sticks into my mind. Nobody knows?
I don't have one handy. Or I don't even know if I have any. In less than 2 weeks, though, I am going to get this shelf organized. So
you guys,
maybe
since
I'll know what I have in my stash.
She's doing, if any of you guys, 482. Okay, we'll try that. I'd rather it be over than under, though.
Right.
Okay. Now I forgot what I said.
Yes, Jane says, I think it's, yeah, there's several people, Michi, Jane saying 400.
Okay, then you'll have enough. You'll use them all, though. I was thinking that we wouldn't use all 12. Okay. Anyway, Froggy is doing amigurumi. Help me out, Froggy. It's like a combat. Oh my God. Amigurumi combat, isn't it? Oh, good. You were right. Okay. Froggy, are you still here?
Did I just fall out the window?
No. Crochet Combat. And it's going to be all year long. She's got a list of people that, who's the first person that's doing it this month, Froggy? For those of you who like to do amigurumi, and you do a bunch a month, it's really something to get into. So add Froggy. Her link drops, or she can type drop. Okay, Maureen. It's on Maureen's channel. Maureen is first with hats. Oh, it's not just amigurumi. Okay.
Okay.
I remember hearing her thing. So it's any kind of crocheted knitted hats, just not knitted on a machine, on a knitted, like the knitting machines. You can't turn those in, but if you sew hats, you can do that, or crochet or knit by hand. So if hats are your go-to and you're doing them anyway, yeah, the Addi, thank you, or the Centra. So you can't do them on the Centra or the Addi, but if you do them, you might as well get involved and get involved in this crochet combat. You're going to try to crochet them. I don't use hats either. Last time I made one, I made it so big it looked like my son wore it and it came down to here. Yeah, it needs to be hand knitted. Thank you, Froggy. Anyway, so yeah, it needs to be hand knitted. Where's my clock at? Oh, there it is. We got a few more minutes. We got until a quarter after. So that's going on. We're doing the Powerball this month, and then we're doing the There and Back next month. Mara, tackle the body of stepping texture hat yet? Or did you tackle the body of the stepping toward
Not yet.
hat?
Not yet. But I'm hoping that I can finish part 5 and then of my peacock plumes, and then I can go back to the stepping textures.
Stitching on the Hill, isn't that the one that a season blanket? Are you talking like a mosaic blanket? Tell me a little more, because you know I'm the blanket queen. Hi, Granny D. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Like a Granny Square. But it's an all year thing. Granny D said great party last night.
Thank you. Yeah, it was very fun. Thank you to my helpers too, Carrie and Fate Louise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you're doing a bunch of games and stuff, you definitely can't do that by yourself.
No, you need help. Okay, so
Yeah,
Stitching on the
it's so much
Hill,
fun.
it's something that you do. So do you just do a little bit every month? Carrie, try crochet with Claire granny square hat. You make one granny square and it rounds out to make a hat tutorial.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Very cool. Crochet with Claire. Cool.
Stitching on the Hill, why don't you email me and I'll give you the Zoom information? One granny square a month? And how big do they have to be? And do they have to be a certain color? I mean, obviously they'd have to be bigger than an 8x8 because that would make a little blanket. Alexa, what's my notification?
Good morning, Carrie. Morning notification. From Amazon Shopping. The ebook, 10 Granny Squares, 30 Blankets, is $2.99 for a limited time. It's by an author you follow, Margaret Hubert. I can add it to your wish list and send it to your mobile device. Want me to do that?
Yes.
Okay, added. I'll try to send a link to your device now. So you know, this deal is valid for 7 more days.
I would be willing to do that with you. Okay, that sounds good. Whatever the season is about, we would choose the colors. Okay, so I don't have.
Why do you give up, Sharon?
So as I look out my window, I see green, brown. I guess I would go by the colors that I see looking out my window. Is there somebody putting this on?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, the minute never comes. Like the 4th of July would be red, white, and blue. Right.
Yep. Happens to me.
I don't think I have red, white, and blue. I don't think. Well, so like, let's just say I don't have like blue. I could just do red and white, right? Because I can't buy yarn. So the first of the year would be like gray. Oops, failed by Top Chat. Sorry if I missed any greetings. A blanket. Howdy do to all. No, I just wanted to make something like that. Oh, okay. So you got to try to use the month color. You know what we could do is we could get the same calendar, like go to the dollar store and get the same calendar and take the pictures that are from the calendar and just pick 3 pictures and put it in the granny square. Thank you, Catbird.
Not even a little bit, Kristen. She says, was anyone else tempted last night to do a massive yarn haul before the year ended?
I was. Okay, let's do that. We'll have to get the same one. I'm going into town on Wednesday. Okay, you email me. I'm not going into town until Wednesday. I'll get 2, and then I'll email it. I'll email it to you. I'll mail you one.
Good morning or good afternoon, Nana Michelle.
What's wrong with Nana Michelle? Hi, everyone.
I just said hi.
Nana Michelle. And then if anybody wants to join us, they can get the calendar that we have. Or we Seta does it too. But I don't want it to be something that we do in YouTube. I just want it to be something that we do like in Zoom. So, okay. Sounds good. That way we have a bunch of colors to choose from, and that'll work.
Hey, Taffy. Sorry, I don't think I said hello to you.
Okay. Well, it is. Go ahead. I don't know where my.
Did you do a devotional early, or do you still? Or yeah, there you go.
Nope, I haven't done it yet. And we got a minute, so I'm just going to start this book over. Seek his face. Look to the Lord and his strength. Seek his face always. 1 Corinthians 16:11. It can be difficult to ask for help at times, and we like to try to solve our problems on our own. That is not how the Lord created us to operate. We need his strength to persevere, and we need the support of others as well. Rather than trying to muster up enough power to forge through life alone, we should seek the Lord's face and ask for help in times of trouble. The Lord is gracious and generous. He gives us strength, and he also gives us each other. Lord, I will seek your face always. When I feel overwhelmed or incapable of carrying on, I will come before you and ask for your strength. Humble me to ask others for help when I need it, and give me eyes to see when someone else may need my help. Who has the Lord put in your life that has been a source of strength and encouragement to you? Well, that's the easy one for me to answer. I was going to say you. Yeah.
This is right. So I think I go like that. Yeah.
Anyway, and a random act of kindness. Let's
What about chat's choice? Is there somebody in the chat
yeah,
that has a
let's
great
do
random act of kindness for today on January 1st?
Oh, you're welcome, Nana Michelle. So we need
Yeah.
a random act of kindness. Anyone?
And it's okay if it's one we've done before.
Yeah.
Hey, Christy
Hi,
Yarnbarf.
Christy. Happy New Year. We're looking for a random act of kindness. You know, I really, I don't know if you were here yet, but I think it was Kim Anderson that makes hats, puts them in a Ziploc bag, and puts a note in there, and she puts them in businesses around where she lives. And the note says, "Take me if you need me, but if you don't, leave me for somebody who does." That was that you that does that, Kim? Or correct me if I'm wrong. Who was it that does that? Help out an elderly neighbor if you have any, or any neighbor in need for that matter. That's a good
There
one.
we go. There we go. That's a great one. I love it.
Yeah, I do too. Okay, you guys. We're going to go. Are you going to go through I think today's random act of kindness should just be kindness. If you can't physically do something for someone today, ask someone how they're doing. Show them something someone wants to know if you're okay. Oh, that's a good one too. Say a
Yes.
kind word to someone who won't expect it. Yep. You can even put the
Yeah.
hats in those book places for people in reading books around the neighborhood.
Oh,
Yep.
yes. Like the little libraries. Yes, we've got one just a couple doors down.
And Robin
It's a
said, be
great
kind
idea.
to
Put
yourself.
it in a Ziploc bag.
Okay, Stitching on the Hill. Okay, love you guys. Are you going to go through okay, you can take us down and I'll just play the outro and then you can hit the leave
Yes,
button
take
when you're
care and
done.
be kind, everyone. Love you. Happy New Year.
Love you guys. Be a blessing. Have a blessed day.